This is a 2025 Ford F350 King Ranch dually. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that option. I'm actually really shocked how Ford went about doing that. And some of you guys have been talking to me about it, but I didn't know that Ford did it this way. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I am completely shocked. But nevertheless, I borrowed this beautiful truck from Ken Garff Ford here in West Valley, Utah. It is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Ken in the commercial department. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see options and features on this build. At the very top is a description with the colors. And then this is a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause it. And down below are all the options. So Star White was $995, high output. This one has the 355 with the limited slip. And it has the all-terrain tires, by the way. Chrome package was added, so no two-tone on this one, which you pretty much saw. Rapid heat, engine block heater, Pro Power, fifth wheel prep, twin panel moonroof, upfitter switches for $165. That was standard last year. And you guys see right there, that security code pops up again for $225. Base price is $79,965 with a destination charge of $1995 and a total price of $102,095. If you haven't watched my 2025 Ford F-150 video, Ford did do a new color for the two-tone on the King Ranch for that truck. They didn't, however, do it for the Super Duty, so they're still using that darker, I think it's called darkened bronze. And I do like the new color that the F-150 has for sure, but if you don't want two-tone, the good news is you can skip it because they have the chrome package which deletes it. Now on the front end, you guys can see as you get close to the grille, they do give it a satin finish here. Now this one does have the reflective style housing for the LED headlights and turn signals, including the fog lights. Parking sensors are down below. This one does have a camera right there. And as you guys saw on the window sticker, this one does have the engine block heater, which I would always option on my truck, so it's pretty much hidden right here. And off to the side, you guys can see this solid front axle, overbuilt suspension, fabric material for the liner, and this one did have the off-road tires. These are the Michelin LTX AT2s, LT245, 75 17-inch wheel, 8 lug. Now these tires are going to have 3,195 pounds. For single, 2,910 pounds. At dual, 80 psi max cold. And they're pretty stiff sidewall tires too. Now here's a side view of the truck. You guys see that security code? Yeah, I'm shocked at this. This is my first time seeing this, and I can't believe Ford did this. I know why they did it. I know why they did it. So as you guys know, they always put the security code here, and on some of the models it actually illuminates as you get closer so that you can see it. This is an afterthought. I think this looks so bad. I would 100% tell them not to include this. Now I don't even know, do they even, I doubt they do, but do they poke a hole to install this? Maybe not. I think that looks terrible. I would tell them to take that off. I would not option for this. Just use the app, guys. Just use the app. That's what they want you to do, because this clearly shows you that's what they want you to do. I would not like that at all. But you know what? For some people, they gotta have that security code. Here's that King Ranch badge. It says F350. Mirrors have chrome. Door handles have chrome. And I think the rest of the chrome is already there, so this comes a part of the truck standard for King Ranch. And on the running boards down below, you guys see the badging for the high output power stroke, smart key system on the front doors only, and there is your dually bed. One thing I like about Ford trucks, probably the best thing about them, is the fact that you get the 48-gallon tank standard on long bed trucks, 7.4 gallon DEF tank. You have these steps here, and when you get the FX4 package, you get these skid plates. As I've said in other videos, it's a no-brainer because it's not for really going off-road. If you travel a lot on the highway, I've run over things plenty of times, and having that skid plate's a good thing. Here's those duals out back. And this one does have a liner inside of here too. You can see the fifth wheel prep package there. You have 4 leaves in that main pack, and you have an overload. And they do e-coat the frame too on these trucks. All these clearance lights on the side are LED. Now those tail lights are gonna have LED and incandescent bulbs. I do like the applique on this truck too. Looks great. Matches the grille on the front end. You have that class 5 hitch, 2.5-inch opening, parking sensors. You have a 7 and 4 pin for your trailer. More clearance lights. These are going to be incandescent bulbs, however. And this is power. You don't have the sonar and camera on top of the tailgate anymore. They got rid of that for 2025. You did see that this was an option too, right? Last year it wasn't. And then you have your 7 pin, and you have a 12-way for camera. You have your bed lights, tie downs, cameras up there, and more LED lighting. And if you want to put this back up, that's all you have to do. I use my knee though. You guys see the step. They've been doing that for a long time. More steps on the side of that bumper. And then here's a side view of the truck. Here is the top dog diesel in this segment. For 2025, I have yet to see a standard output power stroke in a dual rural truck. I've seen probably 5 or 6 of them so far. Last year, it was probably about 50-50, but for 2023, most of the trucks getting delivered had the standard output power stroke. And I think the reason why is because people knew that that standard output was proven, this one was not. Now for 2025, they've probably fixed a few things in this engine, and it's way more reliable probably than it was just 2 years ago. I definitely think that it was probably reliable in 2023 because I didn't see many failures or hear about many failures. I saw one personally, I did a video on it, but after that I saw no other ones. But nevertheless, 500 horsepower, 1200 pound-feet of torque is insane. All that power goes through a 10-speed transmission. It does still use the CP4. It's pretty much in the valley here. You can't see it. It's pretty tucked in there, but has a water jacketed turbocharger. It does have lower compression compared to the standard output. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. I'm not going to take too much time on the interior because we're going to drive this truck. I just want to drive this dually. I want to test out all the stuff in this King Ranch. I think personally this is one of the best trucks on the market today. I really do. As much as I pick on Ford, I do pick on them because they are the best. You have to pick on the best, right? 100%. I like the fact that they give you the black carpet too, and King Ranch badge there. Now you do have the contour seats. See that twin panel? They give you the brown liner up there too. Hopefully you guys can see it. There it is. Have home link. There's your auxiliary switches. You guys see that center console. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. B&O sound system. And on this side too, you have the contour seats. Soft touch up here, grab handles. Great design on this truck for sure. You can feel this in here too, and you can feel how porous the wood is. Also has a ranch right there. Now you guys see that they redid this button here. So it just has a graphic on there showing that it's for this. And there it is. Cannot use the truck for a bed camper. You have 12-volt power plugs, 120 volt, a little bit of storage down there. And out back, $60-40 bench. Oh, there's your floor mats too. And you do have outboard heated seats, 2 Type-C USBs, and 120 volt power plug. Let's go ahead and take the truck for a quick drive. Now I wanted to show you guys the turning radius with this truck really quickly. Let me just kind of get in the center here so you can see it. So the turning radius with the F350, I will admit, it's pretty bad. And that's why, if this is something that might be important to you, you might want to go ahead and get that F450. That's probably why I would get it. I mean, this is not terrible, but it is pretty bad in comparison with some of the competitors for sure. But one thing that's not bad, number one, I'm about to hit this bump here. This suspension, you gotta be kidding me. Like that was nothing. And we know what else is not bad? The acceleration. It gets up pretty quickly. And that's what I like about these newer trucks is they don't really feel stiff anymore. They do squat a little bit more so obviously because of that, but I think that once you probably put 3,000, maybe 4,000 pounds, that's when you probably have to start thinking about airbags with these. But 3,000 and less, you should be fine. I mean, I was towing about 2,800 pound pin weight trailers, and they always just leveled out on single rear wheel trucks. So on this, it'll probably do about the same. But I like how big the steering wheel is. This is the biggest one in the segment for sure. And I love that. I like that this is power. And if you want to turn on your contour seats, you can push the button on the side. I always forget to say that, and then it pops up here. And it does do top and bottom for you as well. I like the fact that you have your auxiliary switches up there. And if you need your camera system, you can check on your cargo if you need to. Okay, I lied, you can't. They don't let you do that. Oh, that's right there. That's what I don't like about their camera system. See how it goes away? I wish it didn't do that. But yeah, you can see the bed of the truck. You can check on your fifth wheel or your gooseneck trailer, make sure everything's good to go. And you know, if you're looking to buy this to use as a daily driver, I think that this truck is more than easy to live with day to day. I think that most people will find this easy. If you're looking at trucks 10 years ago, I think that they were a little bit more stiffer, a little bit more louder, which I actually prefer. I like them to be a little bit louder. I like them to be a little bit stiffer for sure. But today, these trucks are just so tame for sure. Let's go ahead and check out the payload. Here are the numbers on the door. Gross axle weight rating is going to be 5,990 pounds. The rear is 9,900 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 14,000 pounds. And these wheels are 17 by 6.5 wide. And that axle code is going to be a 3K for that 355 rear. All in payload is 5,342 pounds. Tire pressure is 75 out front, 65 in the rear. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, be sure to like it. And if you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm not picking on Ford, but I think that the reason why they made that security code thing so ugly is because they want to get rid of it. And for sure, I know some people complain about them getting rid of it as standard equipment, but I wouldn't get it. It looks pretty tacky on the side of the truck. So just use the app. I think that's better than having that on the side of the truck. So yeah, see you guys soon.